For every new customer you want to generate for your B2B SaaS business, you need to be generating 50 quality leads. Out of those 50 quality leads, you'll get one customer. You generate another 50 quality leads, you'll get one more customer. Now, a lead is someone that fits your ideal customer profile and discovers your company and what they do and gives you their contact information to say, hey, I want to learn more about this. That's a quality lead. Here's the big question though. If you needed to generate 5,000 leads, 10,000 leads, 100,000 leads, what are the best sources of generating leads? In this episode, I'm going to dig into the 3 key lead generation sources that are working effectively today for B2B SaaS companies. And by the end of this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what channels you need to focus on, what strategy you need to follow so that you can generate quality leads and accelerate your path to that next stage of growth. Intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unstoppable. I'm TK, and on this channel, I help SaaS founders like you grow your SaaS businesses faster with an unstoppable strategy. Now, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I drop an episode every single Sunday with actionable strategies and tactics on how to grow your SaaS business faster. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon. That way you'll get notified every single time I drop an episode with the TK energy. Now, if you're already part of this channel, if you're part of this community, if you're part of my SaaS go-to-market coaching program, my people, welcome back. It's really awesome to see you over here. Across the 250 SaaS founders that I coach, across the SaaS companies that I run, these are the 3 key channels that we're using to generate quality fit ICP leads that convert to revenue. I'm going to walk you through these 3 key channels. I'm going to walk you through the exact strategy we're using to generate these quality leads. So if you're excited to dig in, go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's dig right into it. So firstly, let's just set some context. In order to generate leads, you want to actually promote your content and promote your company across key channels. I'm going to walk you through the 3 channels. But first, let me explain exactly how the whole process works. They're going to first discover you. These are your ideal customers. Then they're going to actually download a piece of content. We usually call this a manifesto that actually turns into a lead magnet. So they're going to download a piece of content from these different channels, and this is essentially a lead magnet. And then depending on how your B2B business operates, if it's sales-led, they talk to sales. If it's product-led, then they start a trial. And then as you follow a process for conversion, you actually convert it to revenue. That's essentially how this whole process works. Now, the real question is, what are the key channels that you can use to generate quality leads and get the attention of your future customers? So I'm going to walk you through what those 3 are that have been working really well across all the B2B SaaS companies that I work with or own. First one that's working really well today without spending any dollars, but spending more of your time, is organic social. Now, this varies depending on where your ideal customer hangs out. They could be on Twitter, they could be on LinkedIn, they could be on YouTube, they could be on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Organic social is one of the best ways to get the attention of your ideal customers. Now, it's one thing to get their attention, but the reason we follow this overall unstoppable sales funnel, as I call it, is because you actually want to get their attention, you want to give them value, and then you want to say, hey, if you want to learn more about what our company does and solving this problem, grab a copy of our manifesto. And once they grab a copy of the manifesto, you then nurture them through your conversion process to convert them to revenue, whether it's sales-led or product-led, depending on your business. Organic social is the quickest way to start generating leads. If you post content in these key channels and you promote your lead magnet, and you can quickly get momentum going and can experiment with the different messaging and start to understand what works, what doesn't, what resonates, what doesn't, and actually generate quality leads. And because these people are actually learning from you, downloading your really high converting manifesto and learning from you even more, they start to trust you. And as they enter into the sales process, they're already indoctrinated in terms of what your company does, what problem you solve, and how you're the best choice for them. So it makes the overall sales and conversion process that much better. That's the first way, and that's the best way to get started. And if you're not doing it, you should absolutely start right away. The second way that's working really well is ads. So Once you have organic social working, let's just say you do LinkedIn posts and you're like, oh my God, this is generating incredible leads. Then you can say, you know what, I can keep posting and that's totally fine, as you should. But you can also take your best post, your best organic post that did well, that generated leads, and you can go to LinkedIn, you can go to Facebook, you can go to any one of those platforms and say, hey, please take this piece of content and please promote it to my ideal customers. I'll pay you for it. So in a way, taking your best performing organic posts and turning them into ads that again go to the same manifesto and the lead magnet and gets them into your conversion process is the second best channel that's consistently working. And this is really smart because when you essentially go to an agency, they'll say, look, we want $25,000 minimum spend and we're gonna charge you $5,000 and we're gonna test a whole bunch of stuff and some of it will work and then we'll figure it out from there. And while that's an okay strategy, we've always found that starting with organic social and really connecting with your ideal customers and really getting the momentum going in the right way, and then taking the best performing content and turning it into ads is the much more effective way to, one, get into more customer conversations, generate leads, but also scale your ad spend without losing a ton of money. Those two are the two most effective ways that I'm seeing today in terms of generating quality leads for SaaS businesses, for B2B businesses, and it's working incredibly well. Now, there's a third one that's just as powerful, but before I go into that one, let me just pause here for a second. Are you starting to see the power in this? This doesn't have to be overly complicated. Step one, post content and really provide value to your ideal customers. Step two, offer them your lead magnet or your manifesto so that they can get into that, they can give the contact info, they can get it into your process, and you continue to educate them really well. And then step three, follow your conversion process to build on that trust and convert those leads into real customers and revenue. This doesn't have to be complicated, but it does require you to follow a process. But if you follow the process, it works incredibly well. If you're starting to see the power in this, can I just get a yes in the comments below? And also smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It just loves it when you do that. Also, if you're in this stage where you're like, TK, I love this. I actually want to scale my go-to-market machine. I want to build a really, really compelling manifesto where my customers, my future customers can download it, really learn about us. We can educate them. We can get them into the process. I want to structure a really great sales process. I also want to really unlock these channels, but I want help. This is why I run my SaaS go-to-market coaching program. You don't have to go anywhere right now. I'll link to it below so you can learn more, but I'll also tell you more about it at the end of this episode. Let's go to number 3 because this one's really powerful and it's working really well, and I gotta tell you about it. The third one, again, follows the same process where you get their attention and then you give them your manifesto, which is a very structured, high-quality lead magnet that really convinces them about why they should be working with you and they should be solving the problem with you. The third way to do this is to actually go to your happy customers. If you go to your happy customers and you say, hey, thanks for being a great customer. Can you please share my manifesto, our lead magnet, with another person that's a peer of yours that would get value from our platform? If you can do that and you can mobilize your customer base, that's one more way you can actually get more leads being generated. Except you don't have to do anything. You don't have to spend any money. You're literally just going to your happy customers. And if they're truly happy with your product and your service and you're providing a really great service and your manifesto is really quality, they'll be more than happy to share it with their peers. And guess what? When someone does a warm introduction to your product or service, they actually win more, they win faster, and they buy more, which is really, really compelling. And that's one of the most effective ways we're seeing of generating quality leads for B2B and SaaS businesses. To recap, let's go through this again. The first most effective channel that we're seeing for generating quality leads is to post on organic social. Depending on your ideal customer, this could be Twitter, this could be LinkedIn, this could be Facebook, this could be Instagram, this could be TikTok, this could be YouTube. You have to figure out where your ideal customer hangs out and the best way to reach them with quality content. Once you start offering content, at the end of every content, you offer your manifesto. A manifesto is something I work with founders on. It takes hours to actually build properly. There's a very specific process for doing it, so it's compelling. It actually works on your behalf to build trust and persuade these leads to take more action in the sales process. As these social posts start to do well, you convert the best ones to ads and continue to pipe them to your manifesto. And as that starts to work well, you build out your conversion process where once they become a lead, you nurture them through your sales process, whether you're sales-led or product-led, to actual revenues. And once this whole machine starts working, take the manifesto, give it to your happy customers, and get them to refer you to your future customers. And that starts to really drive that compounding growth. So now you know the 3 channels that are working incredibly well for B2B and for SaaS businesses to generate quality leads. What you may not know is, TK, how do I do these organic posts? How do I make them compelling? How do I make sure that they're downloading my lead magnet? How do I actually build a manifesto? A manifesto is different for every single company, for every single audience. How do I really make sure it's impactful? What you may not know is how do you convert these to ads, or how do you mobilize your happy customers? What you may not know is, okay, I got a lead, but they're not converting to revenue. How do I actually create this proper sales process, whether it's sales-led or product-led, so I can actually convert these leads to revenue? So that way, every 50 leads that I generate, one of them is becoming a customer, so I can really get that compounding growth going. This is why I created my SaaS go-to-market coaching program. Inside of this program, we do 3 things. Number 1, we flesh out your ideal customer profile. Everyone thinks they know what their ideal customer is until they go through my process. We follow our 29-point process to actually make sure you have a well-defined ideal customer profile. The better the ideal customer profile, the better everything else works. Then I teach you how to actually build your manifesto. The manifesto is your strategic narrative. It's your messaging. It's how you actually communicate and educate your ideal customers on why they should buy your product and why they should choose you versus all your competitors. Once you have those 2 things, then I teach you how to run a Broadway show. A Broadway show is a consistent set of sales and marketing activities that tap into these key channels, teaches you how to operate in these channels and generate quality leads using your manifesto so that they get into your sales process and you convert them. It's an incredible program. We've shared so many success stories of folks that have gone through this program. And when you join the program, we work together to make sure that you're set up for success. Now, the better the fit, the better the results. So if you want to work together, just go to tkkader.com/GTM. tkkader.com/GTM. You'll get all the details over there. If it sounds like it's a fit and you'd like to work together on revamping your go-to-market machine and scaling your lead generation, then just fill out the form and we'll get on a call. The better the fit, the better the results, which is why we do a call to understand where you are in the business. If it sounds like it's a fit, we're off to the races. We start working together right away. So just go to tkkader.com/GTM for all the details. Also, if you got value from this video, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It just loves it when you do that. We put a lot of love into these videos, put a lot of work into these videos to make sure you get value. If you have a fellow founder, a team member, if you're part of a WhatsApp group or a Slack group of other founders that would get value from this video, please share this with them. It just means the world to us. Also, I drop an episode every single Sunday with actionable strategies and tactics, with working one-on-one with founders like you, and also operating my own SaaS companies. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon. You'll get notified every single time I drop an episode. And lastly, remember, everyone needs a strategy for their life and their business. When you are with us, yours is going to be unstoppable. I'm TK, and I'll see you in the next episode or inside the SaaS Go-to-Market Coaching Program. Just go to tkkader.com/GTM for all the details. Take care, everybody.